This is how we cook juicy chicken thighs in the pan with butter. This method never fails, so make sure that you stay till the end. Now we've got here 5 chicken thighs, and the little secret here right from the beginning is to keep them with the skin on and with the bone in. And why is that? It's because the skin protects the chicken, keeping it nice and moist, but also you have the bone with the marrow, which gets infused into the meat, and you get so much better flavor. Now in terms of prepping these, we're gonna get rid of the excess fat. You got quite a bit here hanging around, and we don't want this here. And if there are any remaining feathers, you can scrape these with your knife. Or you can also use a blowtorch, that does the job too. Now in terms of seasoning, we wanna go very simple. Well, at least in my case, I'm gonna go simple, but you can add all sorts of spices that you like. So we're starting with salt. I'm adding about 1 teaspoon. Just make sure that you do this all the way around. Same with the freshly ground black pepper. I'm adding about ½ teaspoon of this. And now I'm adding only 1 tablespoon of oil. In this situation, I'm using olive oil, just because I want the seasoning to coat better, and the oil will help with that. Now set the pan on high heat. And something to remember is that the chicken skin has quite a bit of fat in it. And therefore, we're not gonna add more than 1 tablespoon of oil to begin with, because after that, we're gonna add something else to make this chicken so much moist, but we're gonna talk about that in a minute. When you place your chicken in a pan, do this skin side down. Now once you added your chicken in a pan, leave it be for about 3 to 5 minutes, or until it gets a nice golden brown color on the skin, because even if you try to flip it earlier, most likely the skin will get stuck to the bottom of the pan. Once we flip this, we're gonna give them another 4 or 5 minutes on the other side. Now after all this cooking, this still won't be cooked all the way through, and this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna reduce the heat to medium, and we're adding in about 100 grams of butter, thyme, few sprigs of thyme, and 4 cloves of garlic that we're just gonna crush them with the palm of our hand. And this can go in. Now the butter won't bring just more flavor to our dish, but it will also bring a bit more moisture with the method that we're using. So get a spoon, and we're gonna baste these with hot butter. So basically putting hot butter over them, punching even more flavor from the thyme, from the garlic, and obviously from the butter. And we're going to continue doing this until the core of the chicken thigh will get to 75 degrees Celsius, which is the safe temperature of eating chicken. And in order to know whether you are in that area or not, use a probe thermometer. If you don't have a probe thermometer, I'm going to leave an affiliate link down below, and you're going to get it right every single time. Now, if your chicken thighs are much bigger than these, you're going to have a hard time cooking them in the pan. So what I suggest doing is getting them a nice color here, get a bit of butter over them, but then finish them into the oven for a further 5-10 minutes. Now that I'm happy with what I see here, we're going to remove these off the heat, and we're going to serve it with a delicious portion of fries that I'm going to leave it right here. And if you enjoyed this simple recipe, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more simple recipes like this.